Hi, I'm Brandon Waddell and I work with VLTOR Weapon Systems. We're here at SHOT Show 2024, showing off some of our newer products that we have and a little bit of the old school stuff that kind of put products with, VLTOR produces to this day. One of the first things I just want to show that many people may or may have not seen from the start was our A5 system. A5 system really started with a Marine Corps project that was evolved to be the A5 PIP kit, essentially. And so what we had done was made our VLTOR VIS system in a one-piece upper setup like you see here, and then worked with the development of the A5 buffer itself. This is just assembled just like a VIS. It's two pieces that are then fused together, made one, and then a final machined assembly. We also have a detachable lower handguard portion of that has a riveted or attached heat shield to help with that heat on the handguard itself. This also then transitioned into the A5, the buffer itself, with the 6 and 7 position tubes, which was then run with the Marine Corps test, which passed with flying colors, and now is what becomes A5 system today. So a very neat system. We all know what it does for feeding, ejection, bolt, cyclic rate, bolt bounce, and all the above to help solve the issues of either an overgassed or undergassed rifle system, or even just gas system in general. So this is one that's pretty neat because we have not displayed this and not really shown off what could have been for the A5 PIP system for the Marine Corps. But still we've definitely evolved on what it was and kind of where stuff is today. And this rifle is in a 20-inch barrel as well. This whole system right now is just about 7.6 pounds. So it's not too heavy, but it is heftier than what most we see today. This also then led to what VLTOR developed for the KeyMod system. And you can see this other version here as well. This one here was the next generation, what we developed with KeyMod, and then also tested back with Marine Corps as well. Same system, 20-inch barrel, but then moved into KeyMod and still utilized A5 buffer and technology as well. We now produce the stainless A5 buffer, which is more intended for a PCC, but can be used across the board in rifles as well, to kind of get you the various weights, kind of help solve if or when you do have problems with your gas system or you want to tune it the best you can. With all those in place, a big factor is running suppressed these days. So once you are running suppressed, you can also change those buffer weights. And with the change of that buffer weight, you can help soften the counter recoil of your gun and felt recoil in general. So the A5 system helps to handle all that. Here's another system that we offer. This is our CASV system. This one is specifically the CASV EL in our OD green. We will have black, tan, and green anodized type 3 in these handguards. This EL model covers what you would see with a standard A2 front sight tower on a flat top upper receiver or M4 receiver. The nice thing about this is there's really no tools required. You can drop this system onto your AR-15 platform, use the delta ring that's already in place, and even if it did have the sheet metal retainer up front for the handguard, you wouldn't even have to remove that as well. The ID of the CASV covers that. This all started from a project that was really slated for Navy EOD early contract days, that they needed a handguard that would help improve their platform and what they were doing with their guns. So we now offer this in M-LOK, which is really nice because it adapts to a lot of new accessories in the market today. And we also offer this in 2 other models right now as well. We offer a mid-length and we offer an extended mid-length to cover for a mid-length gas, and just an extended version that gets you a little bit more real estate to add accessories, lights, and anything that can mount into M-LOK accessories. It is a very simple handguard system that we've had around for for a little bit now, and we're glad to offer it in M-LOK. Very useful and requires little to no tools to install. So it's a very cool system that we still offer, and we will be having more ready throughout the year, and definitely after this year's SHOT Show we'll start getting more back on the shelf and readily available with all of our distributors. Okay, so I have another one that I want to show off a little bit here. This is one of our VIS M-LOK Polylithic uppers. This one here is the same concept and ideas that we had with all of our VIS, KeyMod, and Fusion ideas. The nice thing about this one is it is one single piece extrusion up front that's welded to the upper receiver, and then it has a final machine operation to cut in the Picatinny and make sure that everything is in alignment and flat on your top Picatinny rail. It's very ergonomic. It is adaptable to all M-LOK here. This version is a 12-inch version on a 12.5-inch barrel with what you're looking at. This does utilize our continued product line of having modular forward assist, just like our MER 1A upper receivers. So we adapted that into these M-LOK Fusions as well. Another nice component to all this is we have a new VLTOR EPC or dust cover door. It's made from a very strong polymer, and they are adjustable. So these are not just for VLTOR product only, but they can fit entirely upper receivers across the board and in the market. So this is definitely a new one. We are working on what is a Rev 2 version of this. So we have this one here to show at the show, and we should have those second quarter of 2024. And so we look forward to having that available as well. We're gonna offer a 7-inch, a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 13-inch version that will cover 13.9-inch barrels as well in these VIS Fusion M-LOK.